One take, one take. This is NBA One Take featuring yours truly, Pretty Boy Lakers NBA One Take fee head. NBA One Take for your brain. Coming to you live from my home. This is NBA One Take, July 30th, 2024. So Team USA, they have their second game against a team they played in preliminaries, which at one time was really tough. Against South Sudan. Remember that they was up at the half, and all this other stuff happened, and people was questioning them. Even guys like Gilbert Arenas and others had questions about South Sudan, who had saying they guys didn't play outside. They only played outside. It was a lot going on. Um, so it's South Sudan, a team that does it's their first time for the country before getting freedom. I think 5 years ago. I think. So they played in Team USA, took care of business like they always do. You know, it was a little thing last game because Jason Tatum didn't play, but then he got the start. He got the start. Steve Kerr really answered in not playing Jason Tatum in that first game, and we'll see. We'll see. He didn't really have a good game. He only had 4 points. But for Team USA, LeBron James had 12 and 7. Bam Adebayo led all scores. He had a good game with 18 and 7. KD was 14, and Anthony Edwards finished with 13 Team U uh, for Team USA. For South Sudan, only person that notably Winyan Gabriel, he would play, but he only had like 4 points. He played for my Lakers. Had a gentleman named Omat. He led all scores at 26. C. Jones had 18, and Kual had 16 for South Sudan. Team USA is looking good. They going for gold, no matter what. They out there having a good time in Paris at the Olympics. But this is what it is. This is what it is. Uh, so we'll see what happens with their next game. Now, something I watched, Presumed Innocent. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. This is a good one, boy. Good series. You probably heard of this being a film back in the '90s with Harrison Ford. So it's with Jay Gyllenhaal and Ruth Negga. Uh, Jay Gyllenhaal played Rusty Savage. He's a prosecutor, charged with the murder of a woman he's had affairs with, and she was his second in command. Um, she also prosecuted cases with him, and they had an affair, which was really, really, really was crazy. It was crazy and intense, and she was brutally murdered. So obviously, there was people. Um, uh, Peter Sarsgaard, he plays in there as well. Um, a prosecutor, which kind of hates Rusty Savage, so you had that back and forth. So they do charge him with the murder. Upon finding out, he delayed certain evidence because he knew he was going to be pinned for the murder because he's had an affair with her, and so it's an 8 part series. It goes to a crazy trial, and it shows he has 2 kids. Ruth Negga is his wife. She knew that he had an affair, so she has her journey, which led her to doing certain things. How the kids felt, how this put an impact on them, and it was a really, truly, truly good series. This is really good, and it just shows a lot. It's a lot. Jake Gyllenhaal, you already know how I feel about him. He's one of the best actors out there. Great work. Everything. The courtroom. Everything was great with this series. This is really extremely good. I do recommend you watch it. This is a 10. This is a 5-star series. Really good. If you like great acting, plot, it just it brings it all out. But this is NBA One Takes Pretty Boy Laker, and I am out.